I heard the announcement. I heard all about who's coming to the MJN Center next month. You know what? Good. Let them come. Because when a place matters, people notice.
When a crowd is real, people want to stand where that energy lives. And when a company builds something special, eventually, the big machine comes looking.
Well, let's be honest about something. ACW didn't come to this building because it was trendy. ACW built this.
With blood, sweat, sacrifice, and with every fan who walked through those doors and believed in this company. ACW is a professional wrestling show created for professional wrestling fans.
Not shareholders, not advertisers, not sponsors, just fans. Because when you come here, you're not coming to a show that's watered down with 1,000 different interruptions telling you what to say, what to think, how to feel.
You're getting wrestling the way it was meant to be. Up close, in your face, real stakes, real emotion, real loyalty. And that's why this place means something. Because the people here made it matter. The fans in Poughkeepsie, the fans across the Hudson Valley, the fans who kept showing up, the fans who made this building loud, the fans who chose wrestling over spectacle.
That's what I love about ACW. Here, the fans still matter. You're not paying a fortune to sit a mile away from the ring. You're not watching through a wall of ads and slogans.
You feel every hit. You live every moment. And when somebody earns your respect in this ring, it means something. That's what makes ACW different. This company belongs to the people who built it, the wrestlers, the staff, and most importantly, the fans.
This is awesome!
So when people ask me what professional wrestling means at Poughkeepsie, I have a very simple answer for them. It means ACW.
It means fighters who earn every inch. It means fans who know the difference between something manufactured and something real.
And on July 18th, at Independence Day, we remind everybody who we really are.
To every fan in the Hudson Valley, this is your company. This is your building. This is your night. Be there on July 18th. And let the whole world see what all of us already knew.
While other companies may come through town, ACW lives here. July 18th, MJN Center, TikTok.
Powerful words from a powerful champion. That was ACW World Heavyweight Champion Killer Kross with a statement made. That wasn't your prototypical wrestling promo. That was a statement. That was a speak to the masses moment. And he did just that. Spoke to me. My name is Dave Sturcio, the voice of ACW. And of course, tonight on Spotlight, we are revving up the engines. We are getting ready to go. It is just days away from ACW's Independence Day. Not weeks, not months. We are just days away. Killer Kross returns to defend that championship against Matt Riddle. And we all know that match is going to be an absolute banger. Killer Kross is not coming alone. We know Scarlett will be in the house as well. What Killer Kross said in that statement was what we all feel in the locker room. This is probably, and I've been in professional wrestling for 14, 15 years. This is the tightest locker room I've ever been a part of. What he was speaking to the masses. He was speaking to the fans. He was speaking to the boys and the girls in the back. That ACW is not just another promotion. It's not your prototypical indie. It is a community. It is a brotherhood, a sisterhood. It is a family. The juggernaut doesn't back us. We are not brought to you by everybody under the sun. We are in-your-face professional wrestling. We are telling fantastic stories. It is really, really amazing to see that there are some people, no matter where they've been in their careers, like a Killer Kross, who has been to the mountaintop. He remembers where he started. And where he is right now is where his feet are, and that's ACW. So bravo to Killer Kross. Thank you for the words. to all of us, not just himself. He's not just doing it for clout. He spoke from the heart, and I think that ACW's Independence Day has a very, very good chance to not only just leave our mark within Poughkeepsie, New York, or at the MJN Center, but across professional wrestling as a whole. And I'm very, very excited to see the champion do his thing. Speaking of champions, well, there has only been one Leo Sparrow. There's only been one Cruiserweight champion. But this time around, the deck is stacked. It doesn't matter what representation you get, Leo Sparrow has his hands full. But I'm not one to talk about it. Let's hear from the ACW Cruiserweight champion.
Guys, I regret to inform you that he's a little annoyed. Tell him why you're annoyed.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because every time I come to Awesome Championship Wrestling, they stick me in multi-man matches.
Every time.
They didn't want me to become the first ever Awesome Championship Wrestling Cruiserweight champion. They didn't want me to create the legacy that I have for this championship.
It's a goddamn conspiracy is what it is.
I agree.
And we're all sick of it. Leo Sparrow, the son of the sun,
Yes.
the best goddamn professional wrestler, besides me, obviously.
Yep.
On the independent circuit today. Leo, keep talking to him.
Yep.
Every time I come to Awesome Championship, screw me.
Yes.
But that's not going to happen
Not
because
again.
I win every single time.
Yes, also, you're going to continue to do that. And to let you know, I got good news, okay? The next time you win, if you win, when you win,
When I win.
the multi-man.
sorry. You're gonna PayPal me for that.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, let's go do it.
I got you, pal. Okay.
When I win.
When you win, the next match will be a singles match. Because you get what you want.
That's right. I get what I want. I keep this championship around my waist because the whole pro wrestling world revolves around me.
Leo, I'm gonna need your PayPal though.
We got it.
It's not every day you get a cameo from the AEW champion, MJF, but it's great to see. It's a nice endorsement, right? But I don't know how far endorsements will get Leo as he takes on the debut of Fear and he's a cruiserweight now? Is that Danny Doring is a cruiserweight like I'm a cruiserweight. Like that's not I guess that's a thing, but it's going down on Saturday night, July the 18th. Leo Sparrow, Danny Doring, and Fear for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, speaking of cruiserweights, there is another man on the rise here at ACW, and I think it's time to start paying attention to Limo.
Not a lot of people know this, but 2 years ago I came to New York City for the very first time, and it was actually the man that I'm wrestling July 18th who took me out to New York City for the very first time and showed me the city. And I'll never forget walking back home to my hotel 3 or 4 in the morning, just looking up and taking in all the buildings, and I remember thinking, this is where I want to be. So we're just on the way back to my home away from home at the minute, Hoboken, New Jersey. We're getting the PAT train back from New York, and we're gonna finish off the night. Walk all the way back to North Bergen, get the steps in, and get shredded.
This is the train to Journal Square.
Stand clear of the closing door.
So we made it back to Hoboken, and it's nearly 10 o'clock now. I need to get back to where I'm staying in North Bergen. But right now, Hoboken, this is the place I pretty much call home at the minute because I'm here every day, and this is where I like to be. You know, there's a lot of Irish bars, it's a good place to hang out. So you find me here pretty much every day, and it's about a 2-hour walk to where I'm staying at, but I like to do it every night because it burns about 600 calories. It's a good way to finish off the night, and at this point it's just part of my routine, so I better get going before it gets too late. So it's nearly 11:30 and we're in the home stretch now. We got this big ass hill, 90-degree incline, about to hit it and finish off the day. You know, this is the best way to finish off a day's steps. Big incline. I've had 2,000 calories a day, hitting about 30k steps. I've done a 21-hour fast earlier on top of 60k steps yesterday. So you better believe I'm bringing the best shape I've ever had in my life. And People think I'm crazy doing this every night, but to be honest, this is where I get my best ideas, is walking home, just thinking, and it's all about July 18th now, coming into this show, best physique I've ever had, the looks there, the Irish personality, the swagger, fresh set of gear, the entrance is coming along, people are starting to get behind me, but most importantly, the performance. You know, I've had some good matches now with ACW, but pressure's on, going out there one-on-one, big match, big opponent, so it's up to me now to rise to the occasion and show that I belong at the highest level. I know deep down it's where I belong, but July 18th I gotta show it, so the work starts now and consistency into July 18th.
Limo has a very, very good chance to make a significant statement here at ACW if he can score a victory over Real One. Real One, who is our first ever national champion, is looking to get back into the title picture as well. So both men with a lot to gain with a win and a lot to lose with a loss. So I'm very excited to see how that one plays out. We mentioned MJF before, and he thinks he's better than everybody or better than you, and we all know it, right? Well, there's another guy who's been running around ACW proclaiming to be the best manager, the best guiding light. Well, it all comes to a head at ACW's Independence Day. Josh Shernoff, listen, pal, I know we've had our history and you've been a fantastic broadcast partner. In fact, I know that there are still broadcasts for us to do. But what you have done is you have woken a sleeping giant in Tommy Dreamer. This story between the Now and Sent to Slaughter has reached levels that no story across independent wrestling has reached. We're talking bans from title opportunities at this point. We're talking bloodshed. We're talking injuries. We're talking hospital visits. We're talking all sorts of carnage. Now, stipulations are pretty simple. If Dreamer does not win this match, Dreamer will never compete inside the MJN Center again. And you know that's all the motivation that Mr. Shernoff needs.
Tommy Dreamer, you've issued this challenge to me, and I've accepted the challenge to face you. Your ACW career on the line. But Tommy, you're the innovator of violence. You are a hardcore icon. You're the landlord of the house of hardcore, and I'm just a manager. I'm merely a guiding light. I can't step into the ring with the likes of you and expect that I'm going to be able to stand there in your presence. Tommy, if only I had something that you don't. Because then, maybe I would stand a chance against you. And then maybe, Tommy, you'd realize that you f***ed around. And now you're gonna find out. So says
And we're back live with the fireworks show still going on.
Hi, Kurt Loder with MTV News.
Tonight, police in Dublin are looking for a different type of fireworks ban.
Do you know what question they keep asking me? I mean, they ask me, Vic, are you okay? Vic, how's your leg? I can't believe you can even walk. You guys are asking me about how I'm doing, and boy, I appreciate it so much, but I gotta tell you, you're asking me the wrong question. The question you should be asking me is, what happens to a man when people try to take everything from him? What happens to a man when you try to end his career? What happens to a man when you assault him so badly in front of his family that he has no choice but to respond? Sent to Slaughter, you didn't just try to beat us, you tried to erase us. That's not something I can live with. When I heard that padlock shut, I knew I couldn't do anything about it. You guys made me defenseless! You broke me! I couldn't get in there. Every time I tried to climb, I got knocked down. I was zip tied to the cage. I couldn't do anything. You put a feeling in me that I'm just not gonna forget.
I've tried my hardest for 36 years to suppress the very things that people want to see me do. And man, I'm paying for it. And I'm not in a good place. But I will be on July 18th. Because he's coming out. And if it's the last time in a building that's very, very near and dear, I'm coming. For one thing. And when I tell you everyone's going to go crazy, because the innovator of violence is going to be back for one night only. And I've also made a concession with myself that if it's my last time there, I'm okay with it, because I'm at a crossroads, not in my career, I'm at a crossroads in my life. And for the same exact things that everybody wants, there's 3 people that are going to be the victims.
What happened that night was something that needed to happen, because there was a version of Vic Dalishus and Hale Collins that needed to be beaten down, that needed to die that night, so that this version of Vic Dalishus and Hale Collins could be born. You see, the now truly means tomorrow doesn't matter. The past doesn't matter. We will not be held responsible for what happens on July 18th as we stand in the corner of one of our best friends in wrestling and in life, our mentor, Tommy Dreamer. At Independence Day, the now bring a whole new level of violence. And you know what? When I finally got in and they let that cage down, and I saw what you did to him, and I go, well, this might be the end for the now. But you know what? The time's coming.
When your life is down, a very, very smart person told me, your friends reach out to you. And remember the ones that don't. But your true friends reach out to you. And within minutes, Vic Dalishus and Hale Collins, they both reach out to me. And I learned something, because I'm their mentor, right? But I learned something from them. To live in the now, because there is no tomorrow. And Josh, I'm putting it all on the line in a place that I love, in a business that I love. And if it's my time, it's okay. But I'm still going to be around. You're not. Sent to Slaughter, like I said, you're just casualties. But friendships last forever. And I got it with these guys. And I'm okay with that. But I really hope the audience understands the amount of violence I'm going to do to you. And I don't want to bring that person back, but you finally forced me to do so. Congratulations. You win. And there's no coming back.
Pro Wrestling returns to the MJN Center in Poughkeepsie Saturday, July 18th as Awesome Championship Wrestling presents Independence Day. Get ready for a night of high-impact action and fun for the whole family. Featuring ACW Heavyweight Champion Killer Kross, the original Bro Matt Riddle, ACW Women's Champion Steph DeLander, The Man, formerly known as Elias, Elijah, and Real One, formerly known as Enzo Amore. Plus Richard Holiday, Tommy Dreamer, The Righteous, a 10-woman battle royale featuring Indy Hartwell and Shotzi Blackheart, a hard-hitting lumberjack match, and more. Come early for the Fan Fest. Meet your favorite stars and experience the excitement up close. Be there live Saturday, July 18th for ACW Independence Day. Tickets and meet and greet packages available now at thisisacw.com.
It all comes to a head on Saturday night, July the 18th, 2026 at the MJN Center. This is ACW.com for tickets. They are flying. And let's not get it twisted. We talked about the World Heavyweight Championship. We've talked about the Cruiserweight Championship tonight. We've talked about the Tag Team Champions. The Now. There's also Richard Holiday in action trying to get back into the world title picture as he takes on Elijah. And oh, by the way, there's a women's championship match. And yeah, we're going to one-up that one by giving you 10 more women fighting for the opportunity to be the next woman up. There is so much in store for ACW's Independence Day. I cannot wait to call this thing on Saturday night, July the 18th. Get your tickets right now. We will send you out with the full card, full lineup, and we will see you in our house, the MJN Center in Poughkeepsie, New York. Good night, everybody.